Come on. Sophie. Sophie.
Yeah, hopefully we have quite a few people jumping on. Jenny said he's getting on. Aunt Tony said he's getting on. Rachel, hopefully. Emily, maybe. So hopefully like 7 or 8 people get on. It'd be pretty sweet.
Sweet.
And then I got just a few lists of things to go over, and then Ariana's going to share something. Tony's going to share something, and then, of course, just talking like normal. But I'm getting off at 7. Courtney is going to stay on. I got the diamond call again to be a part to get that info and get it for you. But we'll keep going if you guys want to keep talking for that. There's Courtney.
Okay. Let me grab a pen and paper. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you put it more, I always think Chris always gets hard.
Can you say out here with that one?
Paulette, this is Ariana. Paulette, sorry. She's possibly interested in joining the team, so she's hopping on a call tonight just to kind of hear what we got. And Kai and I did a call with her earlier today, so.
Oh, nice.
And that's Tone. I think it works for me. I think it works for you guys. If you move your mouse over the person's video, it should see their name, so you can kind of.
Oh, okay. I see the names.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And these two, like for the calls, like Ty was saying, it's just like a weekly Monday night kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not required you have to talk. Some people don't like talking, so never feel like you're pressured into like I have to speak. If you have questions or want to like comment on something, go for it. But you don't have to feel like you have to talk. So some people just aren't comfortable with that, and that's fine. And there's Tony, and there's Sarah.
How's it going?
Great. Tony just did a couple of workouts, and he's feeling great.
I'm freaking dying. Oh my God.
Yeah, it gets easier. Obviously, the more you get into it, but once you start at the beginning, it sucks for sure. It's tough on the body. Oh, hold on. Let me get out my Facebook so you don't hear that beeping.
Good idea.
Okay. Well, it's already recording. They got 6 people on, so I might as well start. So before I get into just a few things I want to talk about, I think I just messaged Ariana, and she has something to say to the team. I'm excited. I hope she's just as excited as I am, but yeah.
I am excited. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It said my microphone wasn't working, so I wasn't sure. I am excited. I'm just very tired because I did not get very much sleep last night. But I'm very excited. I just put in my 2 weeks notice at my job so that I can fully put my energy and focus on Beachbody and on school. I have been working 2 jobs basically and going to school for the last 6 months, and it's just been exhausting, and I've worked really hard, and I'm very tired, and I'm ready to just focus on my passion stuff and not have to do all this other stuff that's distracting me. Because that's what's kind of happened, is that I'm splitting my focus between too many things, and I got too many things going on, and so nothing is really getting my full attention. And so since I have a scholarship from the school, I am going to just let that support me for a little bit and see what I can do, putting all of my energy and focus into this. Because it's what I really want to do, you know. I'm tired of not being able to put in as much time and effort into this as I want. I keep finding myself staying up late because I want to do more and more and more. And so I think it's finally time to just fully do it and see what happens. So I'm really excited.
Cameron's dancing.
I know.
I mean, that's me in general, but I mean, I am super excited for her too, because I was in the same boat last year, when I was working my other job and was really loving coaching. I was like, oh man, I just want to do it full time. So once I did, I was like, I am.
I already feel like a weight has lifted, and I'm just let me go. Just let me be free. I don't want to wait 2 weeks.
That's great. I mean, I'm super excited for you for sure. It's something, a good goal to shoot for people if they want to do that. It's really awesome. Before I get into a couple things, it's quick tonight. It's going to be more of just sharing and talking. But I just want to say thanks for getting on because my computer screen is freaking full. I don't know. I've said this a few times before, but last year, like in the beginning, it was hard sometimes, like getting going because Ariana was kind of there in the beginning too, but we would do Zoom calls and it would be like one person and me talking or like two people. I'm like, holy crap, like I spend all week like figuring out stuff to share and I get all excited and like one person shows up. I'm like, look it's all about showing up no matter what because now look the computer is completely filled with awesome people. So thank you guys for hopping on. I really appreciate it. So I just have a couple things to touch on, super easy. And then Tony's going to say something, and then we'll just kind of talk about stuff. So for everyone that's a newer coach or hasn't got to Emerald, today was day one of Coach Basics, that training group. Ty already made a video in there. Thank you, Ty, for that really awesome video. Basically, super simple, just a short video every day that we're going to put in the group, just a different aspect of coaching to get you guys comfortable with. So you can just learn as we go through February. And at the end of February, hopefully all your concerns and questions will be answered and you're just comfortable with everything so we can get you out there. Just don't have to think about it. Boom, boom, there you go. So today was day one, just the welcome to that. If you haven't watched the video yet, make sure to watch that. After the call. So Coach Basics, simple, easy, started, awesome. If you guys don't know, today's February 1st, of course, so it's a new round of promotions for Challenge Packs on sale. So on sale in February right now, it's 21-Day Fix, 21-Day Fix Extreme with Shakeology or the Performance line for the 140 like it always is on sale. And also Size is back on sale again too. So the dance workout program, which is 160. So of course we have all the other programs, but those are the two that are on promotion. So if somebody's wanting to save a little bit of money, 21-Day Fix, as everyone knows, is probably the greatest option to lock in like your eating and get started with it. So whenever it's on promotion, great way to get people started with actually working out and learning how to eat. And then Size, I mean, all day long, white boy, woo, can dance. I mean, that's fun. Come on. Super easy. That's what's on promotion right now. And then, I don't know if you guys seen, but Tony Horton is coming out with a new program in March, which is called 22-Minute Hardcore, which actually, Danny, you'd probably like it. It mirrors kind of like a boot camp style training for the military. Because Tony Horton does a lot of military training. So it's kind of based off that. And that gets released March 1st. But all this month, starting February 7th, I think they're going to do a sneak peek on Beachbody On Demand. So if you have the On Demand membership, you can try out a sneak peek at the workout and kind of see how you like it. So that's another awesome thing. And then lastly, before we get Tony sharing a little bit and just open it up, coaching codes, which everyone knows that's how you send a link to all the products for Beachbody, for Shakeology, and fitness programs. Some of you guys already seen it, maybe you didn't. They came out with an app for coaching codes, which is so simple and so easy. Like it makes the sending exactly. It's just ridiculous. You plug in your number, it's all laid out for you. Way easier. So those 3 or 4 things. That's all I got. I just wanted to open it up and have Ariana talk about that.
All yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be... yeah, I love too. I don't know anymore. She's going to teach us. No, I kind of, because we have the other Coach Basics and stuff, and it's more of that's kind of all the training that I normally would say on here. It's in that other group, so it saves the time. So I kind of want to make it more interactive for people to share a little bit and say how their week's going and just get everyone who wants to talking, which is great. But if you guys have any questions on the Coach Basics or the promotions or anything like that?
I have a question about coaching.
Yes.
So my cousin reached out to me today to ask about like, oh, hey, can you help me with nutrition and free stuff? And I was like, yeah, sure. Somehow we got on the topic of coaching, and then he's like, well, what's so great about being a coach? And I was like, well, you get a discount and they pay you. And he goes, what? And I was like, yeah. And then kind of I shared my screen with him so he could kind of see, what I see from the Beachbody website. And so if he wanted to start as a discount coach instead of a business partner, how do we set that up? Because he asked and I was like, I can't remember.
Exactly the same way.
Okay.
So they sign up just like you do. The difference between a discount coach and like person working the business, all the differences is they're only doing it to get the discounts of $2 in the program, and they don't technically want to get people started with programs, but they do. Okay. So actually, Amy started as discount coach, if you can believe that. She was doing P90X, I believe. And somebody told her about Shakeology, and then they told her the price, and she's like, whoa, too much. And then she said, well, you could be a discount coach and save the money. And said, I'm down for that. And she started doing it, loved Shakeology and loved the program. And then what she saw is she got added in the team page and saw everyone posting and being super positive and supporting. And she's like, what's this coaching? Why are you guys all so happy? Like, what are you doing? But you get to help people every freaking day, and it's great. And she's like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And then that shot turned into freaking Amy Silverman. So, I mean,
it's the same. They just don't have to pay the business fee.
They still pay the fee as we would. They just don't work the business they don't.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I showed him how to sign up for the premium, do the 30-day thing, and I did tell him, if you don't talk to Coach Relations before the end of the 30 days, they will bill you. And he's like, well, how much is it? It's like $38 every 3 months. And he goes, that's so cheap. That's cheaper than a gym membership. And I said, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's.
And he was already looking at the meal planner because he's super, super skinny, has a really fast metabolism. He hasn't hit 21 yet. He was like you, basically, when you were that age. And he's like, well, what should I do? And I said, you probably want to gain some weight and gain some muscle, right? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, then pick this meal plan. And I walked through it with him, and he goes, well, that's just like shrimp. And I'm all, no, you got to scroll down to see the rest of the dinner. And he goes, I got a mushroom and a salad and dessert.
Yep.
That's so much food.
I know. It's crazy. That's a common thing I hear from people with the 21-day fix is they go through their calories and all that, and they like take a picture of their food. They're like, this is so much food. It's like, yeah. You get to eat a lot of food. You're just not eating crap. So
he's totally like
who's eating
way more
crap?
Positive than CJ. So we'll see. He had to go grocery shopping. His roommate got mad at him because he wouldn't get on food. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's super, super cool. I mean, it's so simple. I mean, it really what it is. And that's fine, too, if you just want to do the discount part of it, because I've got 4 or 5 people that are discount coaches that just love Shakeology, and they the deal, but they don't want to, like, help people with workouts. So, like, I'm so busy, or I'm a nurse, or whatever it may be. And I'm like, hey, that's fine.
Well, and I walked him through your fitness page because he and CJ had actually creeped on it earlier, and I was like, he's married. And CJ goes, man, Cameron got hot.
Got hot? What is that? Like I wasn't? Well, I guess in her defense, when I last saw her, it was probably my awkward stage.
Yeah. So I walked him through it, and he goes, well, he does Shakeology. And I said, yeah. He's like, well, maybe I should do Shakeology. I was like, do what you want, man. Like, here's the tools. If you want to use them. He's like, okay. I'll call you later. I'm like, okay.
That's the key. That's what my new slogan is going to be. It's going to be with me without a shirt. It's like, want 6-pack abs, Shakeology, and pancakes. That's it. That's the key. Yeah, 6-pack abs all day long. Yeah, no, that's super, super, super awesome, Sarah. That's great. Just talking to people and sharing what we do. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So Tony, Mr. Tony, Mr. Tony. I'm going to have him talk a little bit. We've been talking a lot like last week. He's only been a coach for, I don't even think technically, like a week or maybe just about a week.
He signed up on Tuesday last week.
Been like 10 days.
10 days. I mean, barely any time, but I've already been helping some coworkers and talking and sharing with people. And he keeps telling me what he's doing, and I love it and I laugh at the same time because it's so simple, it's stupid. But coming from him, he can maybe explain it and just reiterate how kind of like what Denny talked about last week, and now Tony can say it too. It's about sharing yourself. So hold on, Tony. Let me mute everybody, and then you can kind of share. Share.
And he wants me to have all the things, and then paint the walls and the trim.
Okay, everyone's muted, and then okay. Go ahead and try to talk, Tony. Let's see if I can hear you.
I think I'm good.
Okay, everyone should be muted but you and I, so share, and if you guys have any questions or want to say something, just go like that and I'll unmute you and you can pick his brain. But Tony is going to share a little bit about what he's just been doing in 10 days, which is simple.
Okay, so my thing was I'm doing this to be accountable for myself, and for a long time I've been saying, I need to eat better, I need to start working out, I need to get into a routine that's healthy for me. And I just kind of decided to put an end to it and put my foot down and say, I'm going to do it. And Cam has helped me a lot through these last 10 days. I've talked with them a lot. And honestly, I feel like I've had sales jobs before, and the difference between those and this is that I don't feel like I'm selling anything, because I just tell people about it, or I've been posting and trying to make it a habit to post a lot, and people are asking me, oh, I see you're doing this, and I just tell them a little bit about it, and I get all these interested looks. And I had a coworker who already has basically every program that Beachbody offers, and they just haven't done them for a while. And I said, well, and this person, I know that they recently did a half marathon, and I know that they've lost a lot of weight. And I said, well, maybe you should get back into the DVD programs because you might surprise yourself. And it seemed like she was positive about hearing that. And then, I told her a little bit about Shakeology, because she said, good luck with Shakeology. And I said, oh, you know about that? And I just started just like that. And I just was like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm meal planning. I'm doing the 21-day fix. I'm doing Shakeology with it. It's a good thing to go along with the programs that you have already. And boom, like that, the next day she ordered Shakeology. And so it's going to come to her like at the end of this week. And so I know that she's pretty excited, and, just for helping me out and just talking with me about it, and letting me share. I gave her a copy of a paleo cookbook that I have a digital copy of. So I said, this is something, I know your family likes to cook, and I know that that you could combine it with the Shakeology and with those DVD programs that you have, and get the full effect. So, and then just today I was talking to a coworker who said, I don't know if I'm ready to be at a point to do everything that you're telling me about. And I said, well, you don't know, you might, it's a lot easier than it sounds, I guess. And so she's like, well, let me know how it goes. And, I'm really interested. And so I'm going to just keep checking in with her. And it's the same thing that I've been doing with a lot of people, is just checking in. I just talk about it. I just talk about what I'm doing and post things, because that's the easiest way to get my message across. And, if there are going to be haters. I've had a couple of people that have started to heckle me already and be like, oh, well, you better watch this person because, he's eating a lot or he's drinking a lot of water. You don't want to pass out. And so I've had a couple of people that are just like already trying to be negative on me. And I just kind of walked the other way. And I said, you know what, if they don't want to hear what I had to do, or if they don't want to support me in a positive way, then why should I even pay attention to them? So really, just in 10 days, I've already helped. My girlfriend ordered Shakeology because she's going to do everything alongside with me. And then a coworker, and I'm on the way to helping another coworker. And a couple of family members that posted on a lot of stuff, so I might reach out to them. But it's honestly, like Cam said, it's just so simple that it's stupid, because you wouldn't think that that it's just a universal concept. People want to be fit. People want to eat healthy. You know, they just have to figure out how to do it. And it all comes down to us showing them the way and telling them. So in 10 days, I've done all this. And that, to me, I feel like is a good sign of things to come, because if that's just 10 days, then, you know, maybe in a year from now, I'll be close to what Cam is. So that's my 10 days and my brief summary.
That's awesome. I mean, like you said, it really is so simple. I've got a couple calls with coaches who just signed up who they have years of like, I don't want to be salesy, and I'm like, okay, like you don't get that, you don't want to be salesy, but it's so simple. It's dumb. All you do is you share what you do every day and get people interested in what you do, and you just talk to people every day and post your workouts, and like you posting meal prepping for the week. I mean, posting that doesn't say, hey, I'm meal prepping by Shakeology. That's not what you're saying. You're going, hey, I'm trying to learn how to do this. Like, it's a struggle, but look at all the food I made for the week, and it makes people think like, oh, maybe I could do that. And they see it over and over again, and the more you keep doing it, the more they're like, next week, today, I'm calling Tony. I'm like, dude, hook me up. Like, I see what you're doing. And it's simple. That's all it takes is just sharing and posting. I talked about it Monday night, too, with Emily and Annie, some of the newer coaches. And Annie works at Tech Bros. And he was, again, wanting to not be salesy, but I mean, every other business in the world is all about money. Like, when you go in the grocery store, they don't care if they're salesy. They spam it in your face. No one comes to you after you buy your groceries at Safeway and gives you a hug and says, thank you for buying groceries from Safeway. It means a lot. No, they go, sweet, Ariana just dropped $50 on groceries. Score! They don't care. They don't care about you. They just want the money. But we're the opposite of it. Like, we get to help people no matter what, and the money comes second. So as long as you keep helping number one and making money number two, you're going to be successful. It's when it flip-flops to where you come off salesy and it's not as fun. Because every person you talk to, you're trying to get a sale, and that's how you come off. But if you focus on every person you talk to, you're going to try to help, whether they get a challenge pack or a free push-up challenge group. That is where you can be successful for sure. And how to do that is you just keep talking to more people, because when you talk to like 5 people a month, not saying that's bad, but you're helping 5 people and talking to them, you know, maybe one of them will do something. But if you're talking to 20, 25 people a month, the odds are higher that someone's going to want to do like Beachbody on Demand or become a coach or want to do a challenge pack or whatever. But it all comes down to, again, just sharing what you're doing. And you guys see what we post all the time. It's not always fitness. But people get to know you without meeting you in person. Like the live cooking videos and the workouts and the lip syncs and the dog hiking. They get to know us and connect with us through social media. So when we post something about a challenge group or coaching and invite them to a challenge group, they already feel comfortable with us because they see us every day and know we're real. Super, super simple. But yeah, you're already doing a great job. That's awesome. So, yeah.
Can I add to that?
Yeah, add away there.
Here's an example of Anthony's struggle on things. I mean, you have your naysayers, you have your people that kind of put you down or they call you out necessarily, but they call you out, you just got to up the game and say, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing here and keep posting, keep being consistent in your workouts and posting those, your Shakeology. Tonight we have Paulette. I always want to say Paulette, but it's Paulette. And she just really came back. I was going to out you, Paulette.
No, don't.
So we met on Instagram. She liked a picture I posted about horses.
Yep.
And again, Cameron and I met on the picture I posted about Central Oregon on Instagram. So that, it's kind of one of those things where Instagram kind of brought us together. But anyway, so yesterday she goes shopping and we were Snapchatting away, and then she asked me a question about Shakeology. Said, hey, I see you do Shakeology. How much is it? And so I said, well, when we get time, I'll talk to you about all the logistics of everything. So we started talking about it, and she's saying, she's talking about how was in the Air Force, got out, she hurt her knee, and since I'm going to tell you a story now, Pauletta, sorry. But, and she said that she hurt her knee, and then since she hurt her knee, she couldn't work out or run or do anything else. So then, she's gained a little bit of weight. She's looking for something to get her back on track. And I, was like, well, I said, I have the plan for you, the PIO. And then she messages back and goes, that's crazy. I had just seen the ad for that on when I was looking for workouts, that I could do without, minimal knee injuries. And so we started talking. I said, you should totally be a coach. You have that personality, you have that, camaraderie, and just you're out there. And she's like, oh, man, just.
Where'd he go?
Hold on, Ty.
Wait, he muted himself.
Oh.
There we wait.
There you go. Okay. You should be back now.
I will take my mouse off of the mute button. Anyhow, we had a team call this afternoon, and between Cameron, Paulette, and I, and we kind of talked about the coach and just the logistics and everything. And everything was good to go. Come to find out, this is not to be a stalker or anything, but I guess this is a bit of information to help knowing who is doing stuff. Because come to find out, Paulette, you you sell, what was that thing? Can work it? It works.
Oh no, it works.
Yeah. It works, which is kind of a conflict of interest with Beachbody. So unfortunately, she wasn't able to be a coach, but I told her, I said, hey, come to the team call, see what we're all about. She's still interested in Shakeology. And so this is kind of a learning curve. You're making us learn right here, Paulette. Good job. But, so, that's one of the things is make sure, or what they are about, that they don't get themselves into a conflict of interest, because that would have sucked if she bought the whole thing, purchase the coaching plan, and then find out, well, you got to go through the whole thing and get your refund because you can't really be a coach. Sorry. So anyway, and then I think Cameron we were talking about it, something similar to that situation.
Yeah. So, it's a perfect example because, there is so many things out there that are kind of similar, and they all have their own benefits, but there's lots of great things with coaching, but the team and the support, kind of like what we're talking about, is probably one of the biggest advantages of being a coach. Is not only are you helping yourself out and helping others, but you have obviously all these people right here that support you, as well as the people who aren't even on the call, like another 40 people on the team page. So the support system is super huge. Like what Tony was saying about you get haters and negativity. If you're on your own, it sucks. Like you have no one to turn to, but you can come to us and share that. We can like, dude, we've been there. It sucks, but you have all of us supporting you. So the team environment, I think, is one of the best things about coaching, is you have so many people that support you and deal with the same thing. But like what I was telling Ty is you can get started on like a PIO program yourself, and he can help you out. And if you really love it and you love the support and you're loving the program, if you decide to coach later on and do just that, you get to sign up for free whenever that will be. So, that's really cool. So you can get going with PIO, working out. You're like, Ty's helping out. If you know what, I'm going to go into coaching, just coaching. You already bought the program and got it all set up. You just sign up for free. So, it's a win-win. There's no, like, they were talking about pulling a positive out of a negative situation. At first, you're like, oh, man, that sucks. But you can do the programs, what it's all about, still talk to all of us. And then you're ready to go in a month or two, and guess what? Boom, you get signed up for free. So, yeah, exactly. Thumbs up. Always a positive out of the situation. But again, this is the cool part of coaching is we actually have the team, and it's funny because we all are friends. Well, most of us are all friends on social media. So like, I see Tony posting about his workouts on Facebook, and then we message each other, and then we get to talk about the team call. So you get to see a little bit of everyone's lives all day, and then each week we get to come and talk to people and seeing how they're doing and fire up the week. Because I post about it probably every Monday because it's freaking true. So many people on their Facebook pages, oh, I hate Mondays. Mondays suck. I gotta go back to my crappy job, blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, I was there. I was the same way. It sucked. But now I don't dread Mondays at all because I work for myself. But I also get to do Monday night team calls, and I look forward to those a lot, which is really, really sweet. Because even if I do maybe have a bad day, I know I get to see all these awesome people and hear some stories and probably dance and hear some laughing. And it makes you feel good about yourself knowing you have the support system. So, yeah, there's always a positive out of every situation. But, yeah, does anybody else have anything to say or questions or share about their week at all?
Another funny thing that happened today was I was talking to one of my coworkers that may sign up, and they were like, well, how do I read more about this program? Do you have any like brochures or anything? I said, I'm your brochure right here. Like, just ask me anything you want to know and I'll let you know. And, I just said, just if you want to find out information, just keep talking to me and I'll tell you like what I'm doing and how it's working for me and how it can help you.
Yep. That's like the perfect slogan. Like, I'm the brochure. I freaking love that because it's true. I mean, that's the nice thing too about Beachbody is you don't have all the products here to sell. Like, they all go through coaching codes, but you are the info. You talk to them and help them out. It's not like I have like, oh, you want a banana? Well, I just bought 5 or 6. Let me sell it to you. It's like, no, we don't buy crap. We just do ourselves and share, and then people are interested. It all gets done online, which saves the hassle of some of the other things out there. People want you to buy like $2,000 worth of products to sell, and if you don't sell it, you're at $2,000. That sucks. But this is so different. You don't invest $2,000 into it. You Shakeology every month and work out, and you get a full online business, which is freaking cool.
Sorry.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Just made this like weird.
Massaging. Sorry.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean that's just another plus. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so we get to see Ty and Ariana and Sarah, I think, this weekend in Bend. A coach meetup, which is always cool. And like we're all in different parts of the country for the most part. Like Paulette's in Arizona, Denny's over on the East Coast, but everyone else is kind of local. But when the team starts growing more and more, they always have Beachbody events and coaching events, and it's always cool to meet up with other people that you follow on social media and work out with them or meet them in person. And that's really, really cool. Like next week, actually, I'm going down to Springfield, so I'm hopefully going to see Tony when I'm working, and that's cool. You can kind of come see what I do in person, and we can just meet up next month. And then when Danny comes over here to the West Coast, road trip down to see that guy and hang out. West Coast, woo-hoo! That's going to be fun, but it's just meeting up with people in person is super cool, too. I'm going to read that, Denny. Must be tired. It's late back there.
I gotta go too. I have a birthday dinner.
Okay.
Okay. But I was here.
Awesome. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Yeah, so I mean, it's really, really awesome. Have a good night, guys. Does anybody else have anything else to say or questions? I mean, to pick the brain. I still got half hour till I have to hop off to the Bowman call, so we squashed a lot of them.
It's because you didn't talk all the time.
Shut your mouth.
Do you have any questions? Do you have anything you'd like to add to the group, or I'm kind of getting you ready, so I'm throwing you under the bus.
I know you are. No, I'm just listening. I just want to see what it's all about, but thank you.
Nice. Yep, soaking it in is exactly right, which is really, really cool.
Can I just say I'm almost to diamonds? So getting there.
Really, what, 2 coaches and an emerald away?
One coach.
One coach
And
and
2
2
emeralds.
one coach and 2 emeralds away, which is cool. I mean, Paulette's new, but I mean, Diamond is,
Big deal.
yeah, it's kind of a big deal. You get more bonuses from the team, and then you start qualifying for different and free customers from Beachbody. Basically, the higher up you go, the more Beachbody gives back to you in your business, which is really, really cool. And then again, with me being at the top and everyone below me, the more I go up, the more you guys benefit too, because we're adding more people who want to help other people. We start getting free trainings and sneak peeks before anybody else, because once I start qualifying for them, like Hardcore, that's coming out. Like next year, whatever new program they're going to release, odds are, since I'll probably be like a 3 or 4 star diamond by that point, I'll get like a trial version of it to do, and I can share it with you guys every week to give you all the info before any other coaches in the country even know what it is. So I mean, that's a freaking perk. It's pretty cool, but it just, they really reward you and take care of you and provide a lot. Ariana went to Super Sunday 2 weeks ago, and you just get to see so many different coaches and hear so many stories and try the new Shakeology flavor and just see these successful people who are just real humans, just like us, but they put in the effort and consistency and made something really awesome out of the community. Really.
Well, there's Super Saturdays everywhere too.
Yeah, I mean, all over. Like they'll be, if you did join as a Coach Paulette, they do them down in Arizona too. So you just,
They do them everywhere.
yeah, so you just find like some local coaches, and it's basically like a 3-hour event of hearing motivational stories, live workouts, meeting people, and it's freaking cool. I mean, it says something for when you're sweating your butt off next to a bunch of other people doing the same thing. Like, okay, yeah, this is awesome. Oh, yeah. Do you have anything to add? I feel like I'm talking so much.
I'm tired tonight.
Well, you can share. Well, how was your day? What did you do today?
Work.
How was your run?
I'm very sore. That's why I'm kind of quiet. I'm tired. It was good. For those of you who don't know, I signed up for a half marathon that's in April, and so I'm training for that, which is tough. So I did 6 miles today, which is the furthest I've ever gone. So I'm feeling it, but yeah.
Yeah, she's already ahead of my schedule because last year I didn't run that far until the week before my half marathon. So she's doing pretty good already. Don't do that. Take that train because that's bad idea.
But I don't know. I guess for my business, I've just been.
Well, yeah, what have you been doing?
Because
Hold on, just a second. We're here with Courtney Zimick, and she's going to share a little bit about what she's doing in her business. So Courtney, tell the team what have you been doing to be successful and sharing in your business to kind of get yourself closer to Diamond.
Well, staying consistent first and foremost.
Tell me why is that important?
So people can see what you're doing every single day.
That is so genius. That sounds so simple. Why don't more people do that, Courtney?
I don't know, because it's easy to do, but easy not to do.
Boom! There it is. Right there. Thank you so much for sharing that tidbit of information. Isn't she cute, guys? Oh, man. She's so awesome. Do you have any more info?
Yeah.
To share? Don't take the microphone from me. Hey, that's weird.
Oh, man. Basically, I've just been reaching out and building more relationships with people. I've been adding at least 5 new people a day on Facebook. And basically, I'll just go through suggested friends, especially people I went to high school with. If they have a fair chunk amount of mutual friends, I will add them. And then usually just go from there. And then what I'll start from there is go to their page. Instead of messaging them, I'll just go to their page and like their pictures or whatever, and just make some talk basically. And just start going there. That's pretty much what I've been doing.
When I did that live power hour, I don't know if you heard it when I popped on Sunday, but I'm guilty of it, and we're all guilty of it with social media on Facebook and Instagram. We're just likers and scrollers. You're on Facebook for 2 hours, and you don't do crap. You're just scrolling through people's statuses, and you like every single thing, but, I mean, that's cool, but you're not really engaging in the people. So like I make it a habit every day to, when I'm scrolling through Instagram, like if I see some post I really relate to, or if I haven't talked to that person in a while, I'll make sure to click on like Tony's page and click that he worked out and like actually comment something that makes sense. Like, whoa, Tony, 1 day fix, way to get your workout in, buddy. How you been? I haven't talked in like 6 months, maybe. And cool, it starts a conversation. He's probably gonna respond back and be like, dude, it was day 1. I'm dying. I'm like, oh man, what are you doing? You just start that relationship.
Because that's what this is really all about, is building a relationship. Because you're not just gonna go up to someone and be like, hey, buy this from me. You have no idea who they are.
Exactly. So. Be the 2 examples of the salesmen in the malls that have the little kiosks that sell you the random stuff. Don't be that person because you don't know them. They just want to sell you stuff. Be the person who you come through like the grocery store line and it's the same checker you know and you see over and over again. You've developed a relationship. When they talk to you, you listen because you trust them. That's what we want to do. We want to be coaches people that people can actually trust when we're talking and listening. That we're not going to scam them into something. We actually want to help them with something legitimate and actually listen to what they want.
And sorry, keep going.
I was just going to say, with what Ty was saying about Paulette, listen to what their issues are, bad knee. Now, if he was all about sales, he could recommend anything. He could have said max 30, which is jumping. And if you have a bad knee, probably not the best idea, but he actually listened and was like, oh, bad knee, I related to that, I injured myself. Plyo would be a really low-impact, great workout for that because he actually listened and cared about what he had to do. So that's a big thing. But yes, Courtney.
And I'm going to say it again because I've said it many times. I'm listening to those podcasts of National Wake Up Calls every single freaking day. And I'll even re-listen to them, all the good ones, because seriously, that's like boosted some motivation in me or something, because they give you all these ideas of what to do, and it's pretty good stuff. So listen to it.
Which in the Coach Basics group, I think the 3rd day is the 3 vital behaviors of Beachbody, which number 3, which I probably would say is the most important, personal development, which can be anything. It can be books, audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube videos, whatever. But with this business, but in life in general, it's so important to have a positive mindset and believe in yourself. Because I think I talked to Tony about this right when he signed up or right before, because he's a big LeBron James fan. And LeBron James, obviously, amazing basketball player. But if he didn't believe in himself, it doesn't matter how great of a basketball player he would be. He would never apply it if he didn't believe in himself. And that's with us. With anything in life, a lot of people just give up when it gets hard because they don't believe in themselves. And this business corresponds exactly with your real life. Like, you have to believe in coaching. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can lose weight, that you can learn to meal prep, that you can help people, that people look to you, that you can be a leader. And the more that you work on your mind as well as your body, that's when you become successful. Because I'll admit it, and when I was struggling in my business because I didn't believe in myself, and then what happens when you don't believe in yourself? You don't share anything. Then you don't share anything. How the heck is anyone supposed to know what you're doing? But if you believe in yourself, that means you have self-confidence, which means you share all the time, which means when there's haters, you don't care because you believe in yourself. And like what Tony was saying, help the people that want it. The negative people, don't engage them, but those aren't the people you focus your energy on. You want to help the people that want to be here with you and supporting you and want to make a change. And personal development is huge, huge for that. There's a lot of free stuff like the podcast app. YouTube has so many free personal development audiobooks. It's ridiculous.
Or even just leadership, like Beachbody leadership training, like, or free past summit, whatever.
Yeah, and another thing too, like a common thing I have from new coaches, and then some coaches have been coaching for a while, like, well, I'm not a leader, no one listens to me, blah, 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 whatever it may be. Every single coach that started wherever they're at now, they all said that same thing. Like, who's going to listen to me? How can I build this huge team? Like, I don't know anything about fitness. I'm overweight. I don't work out. Like, I don't eat good. Like, I can never be a leader. But they just started doing it. You just do it. That's all it takes. And now you see these people who are super high up in the company, like, oh, they probably never doubted themselves. They've always been that way. When you talk to them, they're like, no. I started just like you, doubting myself, questioning if I could lose weight, who's going to listen to me. But guess what? I just did it consistently. And now you look at them. That's the thing. You look at all these top coaches, like, I could never do that. Like, we're looking at them 5 years down the road. You're not looking at them when they started. You don't get to see that transformation. So we all start at ground zero. It's just up to you if you're going to go from ground zero to successful, or if you're going to stay down here in the beginning and go, I'm not going to try because I could never do that. Anybody can do anything. Like, we've been beat up so much by social media and the mainstream media, exactly, Ty. Just telling you, you can't do this. You can't do that. You're too overweight. You're too old. You're a woman. You're not smart enough. You're not strong enough. And you just hear it over and over until you just don't even try because you don't believe in yourself. But that's a bunch of crap. Anyway, but that's where the team comes in. Because last year when I started, I was just where a lot of you guys are. Down at the bottom, didn't have any idea.
Yeah.
I didn't have the help of a team or a coach that was actually there for me.
Somewhat,
But not like this.
No, not like this.
Yeah, exactly. So take advantage of the support system because
See, what are you doing with your ring?
I'm taking it off because I hate wearing it. It's heavy. I don't like it.
Oh, burn! Right there. Right there.
Hey,
It's my back. I won't report it.
It's love. I just don't like wearing.
Get him, Courtney. Get him. I'll turn my back. I won't do
Did you not
nothing.
see? Now we're on a tangent, which I love. Did you not see the rash she had on her finger from her ring? It's totally a sign from God
Kind of there.
that we need to trade that sucker in and get Daddy a new dirt bike. That's what I said. But she didn't like that, so. I mean, Ty, you probably get it. I mean, with ranching and stuff, like with dirt bikes.
Don't pull Ty.
Hey, I'm
into
full.
this.
I'm full. Like when I'm working out and like hitting like the dumbbells and like with the dirt bike, it's always snagging on
That's
stuff.
why you take it
And
off.
you seen people's hands and fingers get ripped off from
That's
having
why you
rings?
take it off while you're doing that.
Dangerous. It's dangerous.
But here's the thing, though. You are not working out. You are not a dirt bike. You're not working on something that's going to be endangering yourself currently right now. Talking isn't endangering yourself.
Well, I'm never bringing you into
All right, one day she's going to have to cook for me, so I'm going to be on her side. When I come and visit and she says, hey, Ty, would you like something to eat? Then I'll be like, sure. And I would be happy to because I know for a fact there'll be nothing going into my whatever I'm eating.
Well, you better never get anything from me because I'm going to spit in your freaking chili. Thanks for helping a brother out.
Anyways,
Yeah, anyway.
back to what we were saying.
Yeah, whatever. No, this is the,
Couples counseling.
this I say, it's business stuff, but at the same time, it's real life. I mean,
Okay.
have fun. You
I
can't be
never heard
talking
this.
busy. You can't be talking business all the time. But yeah, all valid points. I love it. And the point of the team calls is to have a little bit of topics to talk about every week, but also just hearing from everyone. If you got stuff to say it. If you want to share what's working for you, do it. And like going back to the leaders thing, you may be sitting here thinking like, oh, who's gonna listen to me? No one cares. But then you start doing it, and what happens for me, which I've gotten to do a couple of times the last month and a half, when we started in January, the Set Your Soul on Fire webinars, like with Amy and Kevin talking, like that was like number 2 Amy talking on this webinar, like all these people listening, like it's super cool. Like, holy cow, I'd never be able to do that. I just posted 2 in the last month that she asked me to do. Like when I started, if you would have told me that, I would have laughed at you. Like, yeah, right. I'm never gonna get to do one of those. But guess what? I did 2 of them in a month that she personally asked me to do. That's pretty freaking cool.
Because you and Kevin have a bromance.
Well, I mean, Kevin does love me, but Amy loves me too. So.
You think everyone loves you?
Well, I don't think everyone loves me, but if I love them, I hope they love me too. I mean, kind of how it works, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I feel that way.
Well, maybe one day you'll come around. I just keep putting out the love, and then it's like Novocaine. Eventually, it'll set in and work, and you'll be feeling it. Anybody else have any questions or things you want to see? This is what, okay, another tangent. Massage therapist Bonnie actually, you know what? I'm going to give Bonnie a compliment. Bonnie actually said she still massages Jason after a long day.
Did I not rub you last night? I rubbed your head to sleep.
That's a rarity.
Candy Black.
This is what I get every night. Hey, you should rub my feet while we watch Netflix. Okay. Hey, you should rub my neck. Oh, I had a wrong day.
A wrong day.
That's what you sound like when you're tired. Ruh-roh, I'm real tired.
I'm just stretching.
Man, team calls get weird fast.
Okay. Off these tangents.
Okay, well, now I was asking if anybody has anything else to say or comment on or anything.
I have a question, kind
Yes.
of, that I'm not sure you know the answer to.
I guarantee I have an answer. It just might not be the right one.
Okay, so I saw Amy posted a thing earlier for her Island State of Mind giveaway or whatever, and she's got all this stuff that she's giving away. I went to go look at the thing to see like what the requirements were for people signing up for that, and then I couldn't really see it because it required me to like sign up, and I wasn't trying to sign up. I was just trying to figure out like what it was about. Did you know, like, is she requiring people to like buy a Beachbody product or join a group, or is there anything like that?
She does different ones because she can afford to give away stuff now, so she'll do different ones. She'll be like, sign up as a coach, get this, or sign up for a challenge pack to give this stuff away. So she does a lot of
The thing doesn't say what it is. It just says to enter it. And so I was wondering, is she just having a drawing or?
Yeah, and it's sometimes like she's saying, she has a blog and she has a lot of blog posts, and it's for anybody. So it could be one of those.
Okay.
Like my blog or share my blog or comment and enter in to win some Puerto Rican lotions. So she's always doing stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It's just another way to engage people. I mean, of course, I could maybe win something free. Yeah, I'll sign up for the blog email or whatever. So, yeah, it's just something cool that she does. Now with her being successful, people eat it up. Like, I mean, I'm sure I could post that too, but 10 people might sign up for my blog or 1,000. True, I don't. True, I could have more. Maybe if I offered like a free live lip sync for a birthday party, they would be all about that. What? Do you have anything to add to your call? I got 9 minutes before I have to hop off.
I don't know. Not really.
Man, you need to start again. What do you got for these consistency,
Yeah.
support system?
Yeah. Challenge groups are good.
Challenge groups are good.
I just started my first challenge. Well, been going on for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
I'm already getting maybe a couple coaches out of that. Because
that actually reminded me of something that I asked Ariana about, because she had somebody interested in coaching, and I asked if they signed up, and she said haven't heard back from them. This is a perfect example of how you keep up with people and don't pressure them. I can't tell you how many times I've messaged people about coaching or challenge packs or whatever, and they don't answer back right away, and maybe they read it, maybe they didn't. And you could respond back like, hey, did you buy my stuff? Like, whatever. But what I do now is I just go, hey, how was your weekend? How was your day? If they hadn't responded, and 9 times out of 10, they always apologize and go, oh, I'm so sorry. I was really busy this weekend. They were preoccupied. They weren't ignoring you. Just life got in the way. They get sidetracked.
They look at it and they forget that they saw it and forgot to write back. So even if it like shows that they look at it and they didn't respond, it doesn't necessarily mean
yeah. So when you do the follow-up, just follow up with just seeing how they're doing, because most likely they just got probably pretty busy, which happens. Which is a perfect example. Why I brought that up was Ariana, but also this girl who's really interested in coaching. Again, I've been talking to this chick for probably 6 months, guys. So that's, again, don't worry about talking to people and hoping they sign up right away. Sometimes it takes a while of building that relationship. I messaged her like 4 times last week, and she read them all. I was like, what the crap? But she posted in my free abs challenge that she forgot to post some of her totals. I was like, oh, cool. Way to go. Awesome job on the abs. By the way, did you happen to get my message? This is in the group. What was her response? Oh, yes. Sorry, I've been super, super busy. I read them. I get paid Thursday. Can't wait to join your team as a coach. Oh, okay. You've been busy. Totally get it. So she was just waiting, and I could have freaked out on her, but I didn't. I was just catching up with her, and guess what? She's going to be joining the team when she gets paid. So, boom. Another one, which is really, really awesome. But That's the one thing I had that I wanted
I
to say.
don't know.
I thought I had one more thing. Oh yeah, next Monday we're starting. I'm starting, but you guys are more than welcome to be in it again. Another food challenge group, which is going to be push-ups this time. So rotating through. So push-ups starting Monday. So if you have people interested that don't have the money, like I was telling Paulette today, free challenge group. Get people in there started doing push-ups, filling up that way. So if you've been talking to people, advertise the free push-up challenge, blow it up. We had 110 people that actually participated in the ab
We're
challenge.
probably going to downsize it though to where it's just our group.
Yeah. So other coaches joined in on this last time, and there's a bunch of people. So all challengers are welcome, but just stronger than yesterday coaches only. We had tons of other coaches, and it was crazy. So all you guys are welcome to put in your own people for sure. But again, it's just all about helping people for free and getting them to believe in themselves and push-ups. Some people say they can't do them. Some people can bust out 1,000, whatever. It's just all about doing something and being accountable. Are you tired too?
You want to come say hi?
Yeah, so that's starting next week. So I think tomorrow we're actually going to go around town here with your brother, make a video advertising the push-up challenge. So stay tuned for a pretty comical, funny
Even
video.
if it's raining.
Even if it's raining, we're still going to record a video.
Oregon Line.
Yeah, Oregon Line.
It was sunny in Eugene today.
What
It
the
was,
hell?
it was sunny
Hey, it's
somewhat
supposed to be
today.
sunny tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's been shit.
Looking at the
Sunny and beautiful the past 3 days here.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Yay.
See, that's gonna be a sunny.
Yeah, we have blizzard warnings.
Yeah, you're getting hit pretty hard back there again.
What?
That's I mean, I covered a bunch of stuff, which is awesome, and heard some awesome stories. Anybody else have anything to add? We can end it. It's all recorded, so it'll be in the team page for the people that come on. If you guys have anything to add, cool. If not, we can just end it. You guys can go on and enjoy your night, and then it's still a great call. So,
Nice to meet everybody.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say I just posted it like right before we started, which it's not like a before and after like physical picture post, but yeah, I'm down 18 pounds on the scale, but what I posted was actually where my BMI is at, which I'm actually within a normal BMI right now compared to being marked as overweight. And that's all change that's happened since September. And so I just was jazzed about that today. I kind of needed something kind of positive. And so when I was at the Rite Aid, I just got on there and checked and saw, and I couldn't believe that I'm actually under 150 pounds right now, and I'm healthy weight. Like I'm not like overweight. So
that's awesome. That's a positive thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Bonnie.
Yeah. So feeling pretty good right now, especially like I think a lot of it is just because of the fact that my life has been so busy that I've barely eaten in the last like 3 weeks, but you know, whatever. You do what you got to do to make those fat stacks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
So, yeah. Just thought I'd share because it's not, you know, I mean, like if you break it down, you know, from September until now, it's only like maybe like 4 or 5 months, you know, which I mean, 18 pounds down, but my muscle mass which is what I mainly was after anyway. Like, that's kind of huge. At some point, I would like to put together like a before and after picture, like an actual picture, just because there's definitely some noticeable gains. But I at least today just wanted to post that just because I think in a way, depending on what type of scale you're looking at, not like the actual number for pounds, but like at least the BMI, like that was what was most important to me. It wasn't like I was just like creeping in at like 24.98. Like I was actually like 24.05. So I was like a good almost full decimal away from being overweight. So that was kind of cool.
That's sweet. That's good for you. That's good stuff. Positive stuff is good. It makes everyone happy. It makes you happy. So thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Good way to end the call with some more positive news. But yeah, the recording will be in the team page. All you guys obviously are on it, but for the people that weren't on it, recorded. Yeah. So tomorrow is Coach Basics day number 2. Watch the video. If you haven't watched today's video, get in there and go ahead and watch it. And then again, like I always say, if you ever need anything to do a Zoom call or a message, I'm at my computer probably most of the day working. So just yeah, the building the top coach all day long, working for the weekend. Thanks again for getting on. Really appreciate it. Thanks Paulette for jumping on, and thanks to all you guys for coming. Really appreciate it. And have a wonderful rest of the night.
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks.